Yes, guys, welcome back to the Once You're In podcast. We have all three of us on. Josh is now well and truly established on a Monday evening, although this will get posted on a Thursday. Today we're going to chat about the Detroit Pro, and we're also going to go through some questions that I think Josh has still got from last week. And I don't think Reece put up a question box. I didn't put up a question box. So we'll go through some questions that Josh has got from last week, and just have a big old catch up because we haven't all spoken for the past week. So, how are we doing, Reece?
Yeah, all good. First week back in the UK after being away. Literally, probably the fastest week ever. Just when you lose like a day or two of travel, like just last week, just trying to catch up. But yeah, honestly, no real complaints. Good week. Went to watch Liverpool yesterday with my mum for Mother's Day. Was absolutely horrendous. Speaking to Josh before. Probably the worst quality game of football. The lowest quality game of football I've ever seen was in 2023, and that was Liverpool versus Spurs when it was 4-3 and Jota got the winner. You know, Richarlison scored in the 90th minute, Josh, do you remember that? That was probably equally, but like yesterday was just really bad.
So
Like,
you saw 7 goals and it was still terrible.
yeah, like those two games, like if you said to me what's the worst games of football I've watched in person, it probably is Liverpool Spurs. It's just always low quality. But again, it was a nice time, my mum. We've only been to one game before this this game this season, which is like probably the lowest that we think. We usually go like probably 7 or 8 times. But yeah, this season's not been the best for Liverpool, so yeah, that's that. But away from that, training's been sound. Definitely, I don't know, boys, if you can relate, but when you are jet lagged, like I swear, recovery just the sleep doesn't work. Like I am so sore, it's a joke. It's like my body has just not recovered from any session this week. It doesn't make sense because it's just obviously 5 hours time difference. But yeah, I'm definitely not jet lagged now. I feel fine. It's just my body's wrecked, which doesn't make sense. So yeah, that's me.
I haven't been jet lagged for ages. I only remember being jet lagged after Vegas, and that was years ago. Since then, I've not, even like with Thailand and everything. I didn't feel jet lagged. I think I just managed it pretty well, like timings wise, and my flight times were good and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't really felt it. Josh, all good?
Yeah, well, the worst jet lag that I've ever had. I went to Australia, like nearly 2 years ago, and came back from Australia, and then 2 days later went to the WMF Worlds in Boston. So ended up with that, like, I've got, what were it, like 16-hour time difference. It was absolutely bonkers. But I don't remember feeling stiffer, mate. I just remember feeling absolutely fucked.
Yeah. So that's probably why, because it probably is. Yeah, like it's not stiffer. I just feel like I literally haven't recovered. Like my triceps don't get sore. Like I don't know, when do your triceps ever get sore? My tries are like from Friday's push are like ruined. I've got push tomorrow, and I'm like, how am I recovering? It's triceps. So yeah, I'm just like overly sore for no particular reason, and like my joints definitely feel a bit meh. But like I don't know, that's literally it. But I'm thinking maybe again just because. If you imagine when your body is recovering, like, Finn, I remember like when we got back from Vegas, you messaged me and you're like, bro, I've slept for like 3 extra hours and I'm knackered. And it's like your body's thinking, just get back into a sync, not thinking, let me just recover from fucking pushing arms, you know? So yeah.
Yeah, I don't like I say, I don't remember being like sore, but I just remember being like, I just felt out of it for like, not ages, but like a good 3-4 days.
Yeah.
Like, how long you been back now? You've been back?
It's been a week. Yeah, it's been a week.
Yeah. I think by then I felt sound, but like, after a few days, I was just way out of it.
Yeah, I'm not tired or anything. I feel fine. It's just literally recovery is like just really strange. I was not.
Have you been using melatonin?
Yeah, I use that like coming back. Not the Martin Fitzwater 50 milligram amount or whatever it is. We spoke about that a few weeks back, didn't we?
Yeah, was it Joe Gann?
Joe Gann was like 80 milligrams or something. I was like, what the fuck? Even Josh, when we asked you were like, 10 milligrams. I was like, that would knock me out. Like. I literally have 2.5 milligrams per night. It doesn't knock me out, but it's like a nice amount. Yeah. Megan has, I swear, Megan's addicted to sleep subs. Like, it's not good, mate. Honestly, like I'll just randomly hear in the night.
That fits her person. Like she's quite a relaxed, like slower.
Oh yeah.
You can kind of tell, like the guys that are like super pumped up. They're like obviously you're into caffeine and fucking cocaine, like. Meg would be the same as like heroin and fucking sleep subs. Like there's things that go hand in hand. So maybe try to tell her, you know what? Heroin would be great.
Hear it in the middle of the night, right? I'll just hear her like rustling, like in the bedside table, or like she's got up and she's gone and got something, And I'll ask her the next day, I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I'm just getting more sleep. So what the fuck?
Really? So she wakes up and she's like, more, I need more.
Yeah, like she'll wake up and she can't get back to sleep. She does struggle for. I think she overthinks it so much. Whereas for like me, I wake up and go for a wee, and I just know. I just switch my mind off. Like I'm quite good at it. I don't overthink. I just know, right, I'm going to get back in bed and I'll fall back asleep. Whereas she overthinks it straight away. Yeah. Also, where she lives, there's somebody above her. So if she goes to bed at like, let's say 9 p.m. and they go to bed at 11 or 10, as soon as they go to bed, she'll wake up because they'll like stomp up and down like in the bedroom above her. It is annoying whenever I'm there. I have like earplugs and stuff, but you can still sometimes hear them. So like Meg then gets pissed off, whereas I just go like, that's annoying. I'll fall back asleep. So she'll go and get like sleep assist or night nurse or like something like that.
Really?
Yeah, like she's like not addicted to it, but she likes to utilize it. Whereas like for me, I have my ashwagandha, my magnesium, and then I have my melatonin. I just have that as my routine. And I won't be like, oh, I wouldn't dream of taking more because I know I'll just feel groggier in the morning. Whereas she like just switch it off. You know what I mean? She'll wake up and she'll feel groggy, but she'll just like switch off from it. She won't overthink that she's groggy. You know what I mean? She'll just be like, oh, I had a bit of a naff sleep. Whereas for me, if I wake up like dead groggy, I'll be annoyed that I'm not like alert for my check-ins straight away.
Yeah. I hate like feeling like a zombie when you wake up and you're just like, that's the worst feel. Like the weird thing is I always find like that just happens when you either sleep too much or take too much sleep stuff. Like I'd rather sleep less and just feel more alert because like naturally you crash a bit in the evenings, but like I've never slept for like 5-6 hours and thought, oh, I'm so tired in the mornings. Usually I'm like actually quite alert, and then once I get everything done, I'm like, oh god, okay, I'm knackered. But like I think it's almost like a survival instinct. It's like, you know, like when you get deeper into prep, like to be fair, you boys are natural, so like your sleep probably doesn't take too much of a hit. But like when my sleep gets lower, it's like my body goes into like not even fight or flight, but just like, cool, let's get everything done because you're tired, you know. And I kind of like that like alert sort of on edge feel. Like I hate when you wake up. Like when I wake up and I'm fat, I just wake up and I'm like, fucking hell, I'm so slow, and it takes me like a good like 45 minutes. If I don't do my cardio in the mornings, I'm like just so slow in the mornings in comparison. Where like when I wake up and I'm like lean, dying a week out, and I'm like, hell yeah, let me fucking go because I've got fucking AIDS or whatever, and I feel like I'm gonna die. So yeah.
It's such a great feeling, isn't it?
I've got that to come,
Yeah, AIDS.
Yeah. I think you've got like 100 pounds of body fat on your glutes and hands now. Like, you know,
it's weird, mate. Honestly.
Yeah.
It is
mate,
weird.
every time that you put a physique update on, I'm like, what is going on with your legs? They don't, from the side, they look great, but it's like your arse and your hamstrings. They're just nowhere near. They don't match up to your upper body.
I don't really post that though. Like I don't really post any back poses because my back's shite and like my glutes.
You do like a side chest though, don't you?
Yeah, if I know.
I might imagine that.
Yeah, they are a bit off for sure. Like, but one thing I'm happy with is like I've actually held on to my legs very well. Like my leg training is really good, and like my legs have come up quite a bit, and I'm not just dieting them away by just doing cardio and food being low. Like my training's really good, to be fair. So, and again, I'm in no rush like for specific shows, so it's just like the glutes and hamstrings will come in. They are getting leaner, I can see that. Like the scale's trickling down, like performance is still good. So it's just being patient with it and just making sure I don't like lose a stupid amount of fullness. Like to be fair, I never really, unless I'm like really flat, my chest and delts and arms never look that flat. But like my back is like the main thing because it's weaker. It just like drops off and it's like, oh. But I also have to accept that my back's going to be a bit flat in order to get my legs in and not have to sort of like just keep that process going. But it's all good. I feel good. Body weight's still moving. I've had a relatively uneventful week. I went to Lincoln to see my mum for Mother's Day, which was nice. It's very nice.
Can you get up your Instagram post from yesterday? I want to just bring something up that Abster mentioned. Can you just please get it up in front of us so I can kind of see Josh's reaction as well?
I can't remember it.
It was the post with his mum. This is nothing personal, Penny. I mean this with love and more so out of curiosity. But we need to get this up. I want to get this up on the podcast. So if Finn can do the screen share, this would be great. Because there is something that I really want to ask, and I'm just curious. Really, really curious. Here we go. So this is the post, okay, Finn? Can you please zoom in on your mum's shoes? How big are her feet?
What the fuck?
Why is she wearing size 17 shoes? Mate, she's mogging you on shoes. Like, what is happening?
Her feet are like size 5 or 6.
26? She's wearing clown shoes, mate, or bowling shoes.
The first photo's worse. I think on the first photo, like her legs look like them puffy clown trousers as well.
It's because it was windy.
My mum just goes, "Oh, Penny looks lovely. How big are her feet?"
Penny's got canoes.
Yeah, she's only like a size 6. I'll ask her what size those shoes are, but I think it's the perception, because I think it's on 0.5. So I think it's the perception.
No, I was just gonna
Anyway,
say
whilst we're on Instagram, we might as well actually go through the Detroit Pro.
we need to ask Josh. Josh, how's your week been? Any stressful duo decisions in the future? Anything like that?
We just got an update from Josh.
Did you? Did I tell you about training with Brad Coxedge, PNBA Pro, 4-time men's physique champ?
He followed me today.
Did he?
Yeah. I thought, why the fuck can't you follow me already, bro?
Trained with him on Saturday. Went down to Muscle Works in Bethnal Green. Fantastic gym. What?
Josh, Bethnal Green Muscleworks. Is that the one where you walk in and there's like a desk, like there's like a seating area where everyone eats straight in the front of the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I walked in there like 2024 after the True Athlete show. You know when might have been 2022. I can't remember. You know when the Arnolds, they had that drama and then they did the True Athlete instead or whatever. That was like the pro qualifier. I went there afterwards, parked up my car and was like, my tyres are definitely not going, like my rims are getting stolen, like this is not the best of areas. And walked in and every single guy on that bench was eating like their pre or post, just turned around. I was just like, what's up guys? They were cool, but it was like the entire bench. I walked in and clearly, because I said, can I have a day pass? Everyone was like, who the fuck's this guy? And I was like,
that area is great.
Yeah, no, it was just like...
it didn't, mate. It's sick.
No, it's a cool vibe. I really like the gym.
The gym's cool. The area in London.
Yeah.
Most of London is pretty grim. Having said that, I would happily move to London. But yeah,
Why?
it's because it's a fun city to be in, mate.
Okay.
It's all about the vibes, bro. But Muscle Works Bethnal Green, I think I could train out of there on a daily basis.
Yeah, I could, but I would be afraid of getting stabbed.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of that anymore. Try and stab me, I don't care. Don't care.
Got nothing to live for.
Yeah, finish me off.
I remember feeling like that.
Yeah, so trained at Bethnal Green with Brad, had a great session, busiest gym ever, but yeah, good vibes. Really, really, really good vibes. You know, there were so many people in there that were like quite clearly very good bodybuilders, but have never stepped on stage.
That's
it were like the people that, like, if they ever did step on stage, they'd just clean up and everyone would wonder where they'd come from. Yeah. And then you can just kind of go, well, they've come from Muscle Works at Bethnal Green.
Yeah. Those gyms are like, they're really rare, but like when you're there, you're just like, this is sick. When you see someone with a great physique and you don't know them and they don't know you, and it's like, I guarantee they're a private account, they might not even have social media, they don't have a tripod, they don't have a logbook, and it's just everyone going in and training. Like, the original Ultraflex Leeds was like that, where I don't think there was a single coach or bodybuilder, really. There might have been a few guys. Do you remember, Dudley Dixon? He trained out of there a few times when he was doing men's physique. He was like the only guy that was in like the bodybuilding circuit doing like men's physique. But like the amount of guys that were just like shredded because they wanted to be, or they were jacked because they just want to be fucking a big gym dude. And it was like, that's so cool. Like, again, maybe it's again like looking in hindsight, but like I do think the best gyms are when it's just you go in, no one's really thinking about socials or coaching or like almost trying to have like a PR image. It's just people training hard. Like, that's what I think like those gyms are like really cool for. So
I feel like we have that to an extent. Yeah. Obviously, we'll film our training and we might film content and stuff, but like, sometimes like when we'd walk into like Ultraflex Rotherham, it's like 4 people are filming like actual YouTube videos with videographers, and everyone else has got a tripod out. And like, again, I'm not against tripods or anything like that, but like, I just think the vibe sometimes when I used to go to Rotherham, I was just a bit like, doesn't even feel like a gym anymore. Like, it's a sick gym, don't get me wrong, but it just didn't feel like a gym anymore. Whereas like, I feel like we've got a nice balance where like people film, but people also just fucking crack on and train.
No, people train hard. People train really hard at our place, which is good.
They train the hardest because they train at our gym. They're all amazing. We love the members.
Yeah. We had 2 lads come in today, Finn. I don't know if you saw them. One was training the tank top. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. They came in and like I obviously sold them the day pass, and they were like, "Oh, we train at a leisure centre gym, but like we came here 2 weeks ago, and like it was such a cool vibe, and I just really liked it. So like we were gonna try and get here for every training session, and they were like, everyone just trains hard, and it's like really cool. And I was like, oh, that's sick. That's nice because
I
that's like
literally had the same conversation with them today.
yeah. Were they saying the same stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How,
which is
how
nice.
nice is that?
I know. I thought that because they're like they're teens. I don't know how they might have been like 17, 18.
They're
And
80. I asked
okay.
them.
Yeah, and like that's like really quite cool to because like we were those 18-year-olds who just you go to a gym that's way more serious than your leisure centre and you're like, wow, this is fucking sick, and like in a way the guy goes the shorter dude goes to me, he's like, oh bruv, see when I came here last time they showed me your Instagram, I can't recognise your face but I know it's you because he was big and you're big, and he was like, I've not seen someone your size, and I was like, oh damn it, I was like, there's a few big guys at trainer. And they're like, yeah, we saw. And they're just like, just really exciting, which is like, when you can give, because let's say in Loughborough, like I've said this before, but like, there's no gym in the area that's like our gym. And like, it's quite cool to think like, you kind of give back to the community. Not saying we did it for the community, we really didn't. Like, this wasn't, we're doing this for the public, we're doing it for ourselves. This is for us, where we can just train out of it. But it's cool that the general public and like guys, let's say in the area, come to a proper serious gym and they like it, you know?
I was thinking that the other day. You know, Pavel
Yeah.
trains at ours. I was thinking that I was training legs on Saturday. You know, you came in when I was like finishing up,
Yeah.
and he was doing a hack squat, and big bench big bench Rich was spotting him,
Yeah.
and I thought like, how sick is this? Like, these are two of the biggest guys in Loughborough,
Yeah.
and they've got our gym to train out of now, and they've probably for the past 10, 15 years probably been thinking, there's nowhere that good to train. I have to travel to Derby, or Rich was training at obviously Power Base, and Pavel was training at Pure Gym when I used to work there, and then used to travel to be modified, and now it's like we've kind of given them this facility. It's sick. Like I don't ever think of it like that, but now and again I just like see something happening in the gym and go, oh fuck, we created this. What is going on? It's mental. Like, I don't ever we both of us probably never really take it in, but sometimes you do when you go, oh shit, like we own this gym. What's going on? Like,
It's amazing what you've done.
Oh, thanks, Josh.
Like, yeah, honestly, you boys inspire me all the time. Whenever I think about like what's next for me, I literally want to do something similar, or be part of yours. Either or both.
TPC 3.0.
Got your foot in the podcast.
Yeah.
Well, you said you and Jack Eagles, mate. You and Jack Eagles make a gym. That'd be fucking sick.
Yeah. I've been keeping my eye out for a few units in Sheffield.
It would be good. Yeah, you said Sheffield would be a good place for it, didn't you?
Sheffield would be so good, so good.
See, for us, we think Rotherham's close and S20's good, and then there's that new one in Chesterfield. But like you were saying, in terms of like central Sheffield, there's nothing.
There's nothing. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the goal. That's the dream.
Right, let's get on to the Detroit Pro. Not as exciting as the Arnolds the week prior.
Fuad's going to block you.
Yeah, sorry for that.
It was the best show ever.
Was it? Yeah. It was still some
Yes.
impressive physiques. Obviously, Wesley being one of them. I thought the Mo Fuda that won the bodybuilding, I thought was really good. I thought quite a bit ahead of everyone else. I know some people were saying, "Oh, Blessing should have won." I thought Blessing. Don't get me wrong, yeah, he's improved, but I don't think he was anywhere near Mo. Like, watching the prejudging, Mo was like leaps and bounds ahead, in my opinion, in terms of just like everything. Like, there was a guy called Eric who was like super, super sharp, but just not as nice shaped as Mo was. Like, my eyes were drawn to him pretty much the whole way through the
Go back down, go to the reel next to him, to the left.
guy.
That was that Abu Kanat.
Yeah, he's from UK.
Yeah, his pro debut in Open. I think he did Classic before.
He's huge. I remember seeing him in a gym. I think it was Ultraflex Durham.
Yep.
I'm sure it was. I'm assuming that's where he trains, but I remember seeing him one time being like, fucking hell, who's that? It was him.
He trained...
He's ridiculous.
Sorry, Josh, carry on.
He's mental.
Yeah.
Huge.
He guest posed at the Gasmark 10 thingy last year, like peak off season, and it was like he was like the biggest, bubbliest like dude I've ever seen in my entire life. It was like I was watching him like it was the same day, obviously the same show as that Lewis Reed posed, and Lewis is like obviously a top 5 pro show like dude, and like Abu was peak off season, like very very soft, but just seeing someone that big, I was like Jesus Christ, like this is crazy.
Yeah.
The only thing
I
I'd
saw him
say,
in the gym. It was one of them. You're almost like taken back a bit by like, and I don't like now. I don't really see people and go, "What the fuck?" But I was like, "Jesus Christ!" Like he's
yeah,
bubbly.
no. The only thing I would say about Abu is like I don't know if it was the case. I've never seen him. I scrolled back on his page. Definitely think his midsection looked a bit better in classic because he's gained a hell of a lot of size. So it's probably like he'll get better, and I imagine his placings will move up. Not from actually probably being bigger, just like being more refined. Like he's added like significant tissue in a year or two, and it definitely looks like his like midsection's not suffered, but just like looks like he's just put on a fucking load of weight. So probably just a case of refinement for him to be moving up those placings. But he looks great, like for an open fucking bodybuilder debut, like pro debut. Jesus Christ, really really good. So
This was the guy I was. This is the guy I was saying. I said Eric, but his name's Elias. He was peeled like inside out, but like through his glutes again. Like obviously, it's like glutes are overpowering.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just wasn't as complete as Mo Fuda was. He's really good.
Yeah,
Like really.
good. Yeah.
Did you see what they did at this show as well?
What the winner of both?
Yeah, the King of Detroit, was it?
Yeah, they did it last year.
What's your thoughts?
I think it's cool, but I just think I think it's more so just for the fans, isn't it? It's not like I think it's hard to properly judge and compare the classes. I don't know. There was a reel or photo. Here we go. I think it's hard to properly compare. Like in my opinion, Mo Fuda wins this, but Wesley's more well known and more popular, so he wins it. You know what I mean? The fans literally vote for it.
Oh, really?
I'd say Wesley is a better. He looks like he's better for classic than Mo Fuda is for bodybuilding. That's how I'd rank it. You know, I'd rank it similar to like again, I know it's different, but like a PCO overall. Like, who is the most exceptional for their class? Wesley, in my opinion, is like an objectively better classic bodybuilder than Mo is.
Is he though? Or is it just because we know him more and he's more popular?
No.
I don't think he's that great. Like, I think
he's pretty good though. Like, where do you think Mo Fuda is going to place in the Olympia?
Yeah, this is what I mean. So because Wesley's maybe going to be top 5, top 6 at the Olympia, whereas Mo Fuda's probably going to struggle to get top 10. I agree.
So he's better in the class.
Yeah.
So therefore, in my eyes, he deserves the overall.
But it is also just voted by the fans, and Wesley's got a bigger following.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it should be like it should just be a case of like who do your eyes get drawn to, and I think like Wesley's like big enough structurally to like actually kind of hang with him. I think again completely like the dude on the right is more muscled. He's in better condition. He's a better open bodybuilder, obviously, but like I think there's more to it. And I think like again, if you go off class to class, like Wesley is a better bodybuilder within his class. So I think and as well, he looks a better bodybuilder on the day. Like he looks actually quite comparable size wise. Beats him in like I think the front double. I thought you like actually beat him quite convincingly. Like Wesley's front double like looks ridiculous this year, which is really fucking cool. So, yeah.
Wesley's lineup, he was head and shoulders above the rest, weren't he?
Nobody near him in that.
It was the same in the Arnold. It was just an easy, like, it was like, yeah, Sam Wesley's won. Like, it wasn't even, like, really comparable.
I feel like second and third at the Arnold were more impressive than these guys here.
Oh, definitely, yeah, they're way better. But that Menegate is, like, he's a top, I think he finished 8th, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Like,
still a way off him.
Yeah, but, like, the other guys...
What did we think to Blessing?
I thought, to be fair, he looked alright. His legs could be maybe a bit bigger considering how wide and like bubbly he is. He's got a weird physique, hasn't he? Like
his legs have come up a lot. Like I saw some comparisons. His legs have grown a lot, but like his upper body is just fucking mad. So they look a bit naff still.
Yeah, I can see like I think this guy would be like the prime. Like he probably looked like Mr. Olympia in the gym. Like, but then when you get him on a pro stage, you probably see some flaws. Which again, like he's still a fucking fantastic bodybuilder, but like. I don't know. He's just got a weird physique. Like, kind of, Josh, you know what you were saying about Nick last week? Like, in regards to like, you just look at someone's physique and you're just like, I just don't really like it. And that's no disrespect. I just don't look at his physique.
I agree. Yeah.
It's just a weird physique. I'm just like, I don't really like what I see. And I'm impressed.
You know,
but like, not in a good way.
Patrick Moore's very aesthetic.
Yeah,
I think he come fourth. But like he's like got that really nice physique and like still got a nice tight midsection and nice clean lines. Whereas, like you say, like people like Nick, yeah, I do get that, but Blessing even more than Nick, I feel like has like a
Blessing's midsection's worse than Nick's.
not the most pleasing physique.
Look at that. That's fucking horrid.
Yeah, I agree.
I
was trying to put it for like.
Sorry, Blessing. I'm sure you're listening, bro.
Yeah.
I think your midsection's disgusting.
It's when, like, you know that they actually are on their midsection and it just comes forward and protrudes.
Oh.
That's when it's like, to be fair, in that front double, it actually doesn't look bad for Blessing.
Yeah, he's holding it okay.
Yeah, like, it's just like, when it comes, like, he'll hit like a most muscular or like an absent thigh, and it just projects forward. And it just isn't, in my opinion, just a very nice look. Like, in the saddest thing, it's not like
down there.
his waistline isn't that bad. It's just like you look at his physique and you're a bit more out of quads. Like look at his arms and delts, like incredible arms and delts, but like you'd probably say maybe a bit more hamstring. It's just a lot of like little things that you could say, which is crazy because he's got more muscle than
hamstring sweep there in comparison. Yeah. I think Mo's just a lot more complete.
Yeah.
And then condition from the back again, I think Mo was a good bit sharper.
Yeah.
Like, just grainier through, like, look at his hamstrings in comparison, like.
Yeah.
Interesting, isn't it?
I actually thought Blessing not did well to come second, but I thought that Elias guy could have pushed him. I think Patrick Moore just looked a bit small, if you look at that foot, like that. It just looked a bit, I know the camera angle's maybe not favourable for him, but just looked a little bit smaller than the other guys. He looks really good there, to be fair, just not quite as sharp. Yeah. Blessing's not really in the pose there. But yeah, this Elias guy was impressive. Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
Jesus. That's some bunda, that, isn't it?
Yeah, he's huge as well. Like, he's good. I thought he could have been second, to be fair. But he's just not got the nicest shape from the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't the most exciting of shows, let's say. It was quite cool to see some guest posing. So, obviously, Niall did a guest posing spot. How many weeks out is he? Do we know?
5?
5.
4?
He's not. Yeah, I was gonna say he's not doing UK. He's not doing the Benelux one, is he? So is he? Is it Pittsburgh?
Yes, Pittsburgh and New York, I believe. Yeah. Hey, what's our thoughts on our good friend Mr. Jeagles doing an earlier show?
We had to keep that quiet, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We knew all about it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Reece, that he spoke to us about on the podcast. The one day you weren't there.
Yeah.
I just couldn't remember exactly how many weeks it was, but yeah. So what's he doing now? He's 3 weeks out, yeah, from last weekend.
Yeah, 3 weeks out. Benelux, which apparently is like not too far away from where Wesley lives. So wouldn't surprise me if Wesley jumped in and ruined Jack's weekend.
Are you going, Josh?
I'm not planning on going. But I am free that weekend.
Yeah.
I really want to go to FIBO. I've never been. I think it'll be, a fun thing to go to rather than just going to a show. Like,
yeah,
I really want to go, but Tadeo haven't confirmed, have they, Reece? I've messaged.
Sanaya messaged Nicole today to be like, I'm going to do my April dates. What's the crack? Just so I know, like, no pressure. Because again, I'm not too sure like what the crack is. All I know, and I'd still really like to go, is Sam George went last year to film, and he said to me, he was like, it's not like amazing. He was like, it's very busy.
It's just I'd just like to see the show. Like, I'm not that bad.
Yeah. Also, there's a lot of good amateurs. Do you know? Those like?
It looks crazy there, by the way.
Yeah, he's fucked.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Do you know like those Lithuanian fucking guys? There's a guy called like Kostas. He's like 21. He's 100. He's like 265 pounds. He's doing the FIBO. He looks ridiculous. Like, he's an amateur. Like, there's a lot of like pretty good amateurs that I've seen that are doing the FIBO, because Germany bodybuilding stuff like, it's like super popular, and like the FIBO is a big show. And I don't know if it works. Obviously, it's a normal pro show, so you can imagine you can qualify. But I imagine obviously like you win a pro card there. That's like very, very good. That's a big show. So yeah it'll be good for your amateurs. So yeah, I'd be really, really good to go. But
shall we all go together? Should we go and have a lads' weekend?
Yeah, you know what? Let's just fuck it off and say, you know what, Tevio, if you're not going to bring us, we'll just go as a 3.
Or Tevio, can you bring Josh as well?
Yeah. I'm surprised Gymshark can't take any, Josh.
Yeah, so am I. You know, we got the option. I don't think they're going.
Yeah.
Thoughts on this? Mike Sommerfeld doing the UK? You think he'll make weight?
If he doesn't,
Fucking hell,
Christ.
if he don't make weight, what the hell's he doing?
Yeah.
He's had ages now to get in shape. Not in shape, but get down to weight.
To dig down to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's had time, so it's fine. Even if it means not training, like he needs to make weight.
Him or Wesley?
Mike.
I would say Mike, but you don't know if he's having to like bury himself to get there.
He was under the weight cap for the Olympia. Like he was in the cap. I'm pretty sure maybe some rumours he was slightly over. They let it slide like a pound or two, like that I've seen. But like he was like kind of there or thereabouts at Olympia. And that, like, obviously, in my opinion, even though that wasn't his best look, if he has 3 weeks to slowly come down, then fill up hard, he'll beat Wesley, I imagine. Which is like, in a weird way for Wesley, as good as it is for his stock to do multiple shows, if I was him, I'd just wrap it up now. I'd be like, you've won the Arnolds. I know obviously the UK Arnolds is cool, but like, you've
prize
got
money
a
though? What's the prize money at the UK one?
They didn't announce it. I don't know.
Because like it's one of those, isn't it? You easily could say, mate, just wrap it up there. But then if he's bringing home another, I don't know, 50 to 100 grand for winning a show, it's like.
The thing is as well that he won't just get paid for winning the show; he'll get paid by sponsors for stepping on stage.
Oh, it's also ESN,
like FIBO and ESN. That'll be huge, won't it? So, yeah.
That makes sense.
Either way, it's good for us going to watch it.
Yeah, I just think for his stock going into Olympia, like if you're talking strictly Olympia placings, doing 2 shows and then just wrapping up to Olympia, that's like he's got way more hype than if he stands next to like a sucked down depleted Mike and gets beat, and it's like,
but imagine if he beats him.
Yeah, but
you could do it for sure as well. I think it would be
a good stock goes much higher because I'd just be like, well, he's still structurally in comparison to like the top dogs. Like he stands next to Niall and Niall's 100% on. I don't really see a world where Wesley beats him.
No, if he's beaten Mike came second at Olympia last year.
Yeah, but true. Yeah, that's also a guy who won the Arnold's, got second the year before. Like he was favourites going in. Like I think there's a large majority at Olympia where it's like that sort of. That's what I mean in regard to like that build up. You know, Niall at his first Olympia got what 8th, and I thought like if you compared him to like the guys that were 7th, 6th, and 5th, he was probably better than.
Yeah, I thought he was better than the guy in 4th last year.
Yeah.
Jose Mar.
His condition though is so fucking good that it's like it's hard to look past.
I just thought most poses I was like, maybe we're biased because Niall's from UK and we you're going to be looking at him more, are you?
Yeah.
There's a lot of politics in this game at the top.
Yeah. Josh knows WNBF world champ.
Yeah, mate, and then comes 6th in a fucking UK pro show. Like I know all about this. No, I'm joking.
We finished 4th in a PCA show. Crazy.
One or 2 bros overall, then finished 4th in a PCA show. God damn, what is this game?
For your stock, you should have wrapped it up after that overall. You should have realised this is my peak. Like,
I should have wrapped it up after the UK, the FBA in what year were it in 2020?
What?
I peaked then. I won 3 shows on the bounce. Should have just finished.
Josh, you peaked when you won your WNBF Pro card.
Josh, question for you. What's your favourite, random one, I'm just curious, what's your favourite UK show you've ever done? Because I know your favourite show probably that German WNBF show, or like Summer Schroeder. Like, those are like uncomparable. What's your favourite UK show you've done? Like...
MBW.
Really?
By a mile.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Any reason why?
PCA was too... Any PCA show that I've ever done was too quick.
Okay.
I've never come off a PCA stage thinking... Got really well judged there. That was really thorough. Whereas MBW, I was on stage for a while.
That was a good class as well. That was really good.
Yeah. So like the amount of comparisons was needed. It weren't like it was just pointless moving around. It was fucking close.
And there's some hype around that. Like I was more bothered about that as much as the bodybuilding was good. I was like buzzing for the men's physique class. Like I think a lot of people throughout the day were like, "Oh, I'm looking forward to the men's physique," because it was like you and Jovan and Reece again, and Bobby. It was good to be fair.
Yeah, there were a lot of needle on that, weren't there?
It was
good. It was very good. I look forward to seeing you on that stage this year, Finn.
Fucking hell, no chance.
No chance, mate. I'm not going that late in the year.
Yeah.
What are you doing then?
Mate, I'm doing earlier shows if I'm doing shows. I'm not doing.
What, you're going to compete in like June, July time?
Your legs, Finn. You're fucking
Maybe
mad.
even earlier, mate.
But have you seen your legs? No, I'm joking. You're doing the Heart of England. He's trying to walk in AJ Morris's shoes.
No,
Oh,
you
footsteps.
Try to turn up to an easy show that no one's going to be peaking for, and then be like, "Oh, sound, yay, win a shit show."
I have more clients on stage at the end of the year.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
On client stage in the end of the year, bro. Just you'll get the finals qualification. You're like, maybe, no chance. You're like, maybe I'll do it.
No, I wouldn't. This is what I mean. I'm really not. I feel like there's so much more to life than competing. That
No, there's not.
I'm just not that bothered. You know what I mean? Like, I'd like to do some shows because I know I can be way better than last time. That is literally all my mind says. I'm not like, I really want to do this one to get this. Or, I'll be honest, I did want to do the WMBF Spain, but I can't. Because you've got to qualify within 18 months at a UK WMBF show.
This fucking rule. What's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I agree. I think it's ridiculous. And to be fair to Steph, I messaged her and she was like, we are looking to like bring some more shows across the year, so it's better for people to be able to do that. Because I literally cannot do it. Because I can't do the first timers on a novice show, because I'm not a first timer or a novice. So I physically can't qualify.
Is that for every worldwide WMBF show?
Apparently so. Apparently you need to have competed within 18 months in your country and have finished top 5 to qualify.
Why?
Obviously,
But you have a British title. Come on.
I know, but it was over 2 years ago. I agree, mate, but it can't be one rule for one and one rule for another. As much as I get on with Steph and like we support the federation a lot, she can't go, yeah, you can do it, but X, Y, Z people can't. Like, it's not fair. I get it. I did message her asking, and I kind of knew what the answer was going to be. And it is a shame because I did really want to go to Spain and compete abroad, and also Megan's mum lives in Spain, so we could have like stayed there, and it would have been cool.
I just need to say this because there will be people from the WMBF listening to this that aren't like Steph or like the UK crew, but the wider sphere. There is a natural athlete here that is one of the best in the UK. Yeah, you have won a British title, so I don't think that's an unfair statement to make.
Oh,
and you literally cannot compete.
Like, who's he talking about?
I thought you were talking about yourself.
Yeah,
no, I'm not talking about myself.
No,
I can do what I want, mate.
No, I agree. Without being arrogant or without being a twat, like I don't think I'm one of the best in the UK, by the way, as an amateur. I think I'm okay.
You're in the top 5%.
Yeah, I'm probably in the top 10. Yeah, maybe.
And you will not be stepping on a WMBF stage because of this pathetic rule.
Yeah,
it makes no sense.
Yeah,
Reece, what was the rule with the PCA and you competing in Italy? Did you just need to do a regional?
Yeah, no. That was like open to anyone, I'm pretty sure.
The thing is, on the WMBF Spain website, the show that I wanted to do says anybody's welcome. On the Italy one that I looked at, it said you have to be an Italian resident. So I was like, okay, sound, I'm not.
I'll move to Italy.
I'm going to go and live in Italy for a month. But, like, the Spanish one was like, oh, anybody can enter. So I was like, oh, sick. Like, I already had it written down as like one of the shows that I'm probably going to look to do. And then I saw the post from WMBF and it was like, oh, these are rules. So I was like, I'll double check because with these rules, I can't do it. So yeah, that's off the cards, unfortunately. Because that was, I'll be honest, WMBF is the route I want to go down. And what I enjoy the most, what I support the most. I think it's the highest level. I've always said this. I think the INBA, PNBA, the pro card there doesn't interest me in any way. No disrespect to that federation. It just doesn't. PCA is cool, but there's not that route of like getting
you get a PCA natural pro card, your career's done. Like, that's it.
Yeah, there's no point in that. You know what I mean? And that's again no disrespect to PCA. It would be really fucking cool, but it's not what I'd like. Whereas like in the longer term, if I am going to keep competing, which I maybe will, like this might be the last time or it might not, we'll wait and see. I've got no sort of pressure on it, or there's no like, oh, I have to do this. But like, I wouldn't mind being a WMBF pro in my 30s, and I'd think it'd be cool to do a WMBF pro show or do the MBW as a pro like in 3-4 years. I think I'd be decent. But I don't have that same level of like drive to win an INBA pro card. WMBF pro card does interest me, but more so in the sort of state of like that's the standard of physique I want. Whereas like I think I could achieve an INBA, PNBA pro card. Not saying that it's a lesser level, but it is at the top. If you went to the Natural Olympia versus the WMBF Worlds, it's massively different.
Yeah.
in terms of the production, in terms of the standard, in terms of the athletes, the coaches that are there. I was at WWF Worlds. The athletes and coaches that were there, it's crazy. Like you stood there with Eric Helms, and you stood there with like
Alberto Nunes. Yeah.
It's like, this is fucking sick. But at the Natural Olympia, it was like, what am I here for?
Yeah.
Honestly, it was like, this is awful. So
Yep.
that's like that is my perception of the feds. So yeah, anyway, it's a shame I can't do that.
Okay, have you seen this last thing on the WMBF that I'll say? Because obviously there's a lot of roidheads listening. They are in Spain. They are bringing in a rule where your coach has to be natural as well.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
What?
How fucked is that?
I know.
What? Really? What the fuck?
Yeah, I saw that. That was a while ago that they posted that, wasn't it?
Last year, but then they're wanting other affiliates are wanting to take that on as well.
I'm so sorry, Finn. I can't peek you anymore. Oh shit.
You can't be business partners anymore.
Yeah.
You're associated with. Have you ever been associated with anybody who's taken any drugs?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it, bro. You're done.
we all have.
You've defo taken tests as a result of that. Get him out of it. Fucking throw him away. Disgusting.
Trained at Rotherham once, and Cuba runs that gym, so I can't compete.
Say
I
no more.
fist bumped Cuba. Yep, sound. Get the fuck out, bro. Like, cheers for the payment and stuff like that. We're not refunding you. Like, fuck off. Enjoy a holiday instead. Imagine that. That'd be so bad. Yeah, Josh, for PCA, it was if you were an Italian resident, you needed to do a regional before. But if you were an overseas, you could just you could turn up.
That's like MBW.
Yeah, and that makes the most sense. So, like, there was, like, 3
Completely.
qualifying shows. So, like, most of the dudes that were Italian, which was, like, probably 70% of the show, they did those shows and stuff. And then, I remember, like, let's say I think probably 2 or 3 guys from the UK, including myself, and then, like, a few guys from Germany and stuff like that. And then, like, all of them turned up at fucking Worlds, like, because it was a week after. So, like, I think it was just like, because if you think about it, if you're travelling for PCA Worlds in the UK, you'd be like, oh, if I'm in Europe, I'll go to Spain or Italy or whatever. Because I think it was a Spanish one, like, a week before that or something. So, yeah, that's how it works. I think that makes the most sense. Like, that whole, like, 18 months thing is, that's wank. That's silly. Understandable.
So stupid.
If it was like PCA or Two Bros, where there's, like, legitimate shows every couple of weeks, couple of months. When there's like WWF have 2 to 3 shows, it's like, what? In the UK, makes no sense.
Exactly that. And I said to Steph, I was like, I physically can't do it then. Like there isn't an opportunity for me to do it. And I was like, I'm not doing the end of the year because I've got more clients on stage and I want to prioritise that. Like, she was obviously fine about it. She completely understood. And I wasn't arsy about it, but like, I agree. There needs to be more opportunities then, if that is going to be the rule.
Yeah.
Like, because it's physically impossible for me to do it then. And then realistically, for me to, let's say, do a WMBF abroad show, I'm having to look at, let's say, another, 2-3 year off season, realistically, to be much improved, like as much improved as I'd want to be. Fucking like 31, 32 by then, you know what I mean? It's like, am I even going to want to be still competing? Maybe I'll have a family by then, you know what I mean? It's like, there's a lot more to life than competing. This is what I'm getting at. So it's like, I'm just going to do some shows when I'm lean and have fun. Like, that's kind of how I need to see it, and I think I'll be way better for it. I already am way better for it.
Good stuff. Right, I actually put a question box up if you want to go through some. I've got.
Yeah, let's do like 10 minutes because I need to get going.
That's all right. Why do you need to get down, mate? Need to get to bed. Need to get your blue.
Yeah, I need to make my last meal. I need to prep my meals for tomorrow. I need to go to bed.
Change his nose strip.
I'm opening up the gym. Need to change to my knees. MPC 15.
Right, so who's pulling the most men in the gay bar? I'd back myself here. I'd say I'd pull the most gay men. 100%.
When was the last time either of you went to a gay bar?
I was watching one in Spain. I literally was. Josh, you not seen my close friend story? Me and Sanaa sat.
Oh yeah.
That was
Right, okay.
Josh. I'll tell you actually. That was such a weird. Like, me and Sanaa were like, oh, we'll get a drink before we go for dinner, and like I remember literally saying to Sanaa in the walkway, "Fucking sausage party in it," because it was just guys, and then I sit down and see like this like menu that said something with like men on it, and I was like, Sanaa, I think we're in a gay bar, and then. I just sat at the bar. I look at the drink page, look around, and I'm like, "Yeah, it's a gay bar." I was like, "I can't walk out because that's gay." If you walk out,
That's really... Well, actually, let's do that. Can we do that segment?
Yeah, we haven't done gayest thing of the week.
What's the gayest thing of the week? I actually thought of one. You might disagree with this, but I think this is gay.
Okay.
Got into Megan's car and was like, "Oh, it's cold," put the heated seats on and was like, oh, nice. That's gay, that.
Finn, I've got one that's gay for you. Apparently, you told Finn Pearson to put a 0.5 kilo plate on the squat press.
I don't think I have told him that. I remember seeing him do that, and I thought probably don't need a 0.5. However, I did put a 0.5 on my 45-degree leg press.
You did?
Bro,
that's gay.
That's gay. Yeah.
I agree. I agree, but it's also quite nice because it's like, right, I'm doing the same weight as last week in my head, but I've actually got more weight on there, and I progressed the rep as well. So it's like,
yeah, but if you progress
what would be more gay? I agree. This is more gay. Using a 0.5 and gaining a rep, or doing the same weight and gaining a rep.
Just go heavier. Put a 2.5 on.
Go heavier. But
I am going heavier.
No. You're being soft.
Yeah, that is a bit soft.
Yeah, Josh isn't allowed to say gay because of Gymshark. No, I agree with that, but I do quite like the micro loading plates. I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
I think they have a role in certain.
Yeah,
things.
but not on a 45-degree leg press.
Yeah, I can be on board with you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. If you're trying to pull a 505 kilo deadlift, yeah. Gayest thing that I've done this week. I've had a pretty manly week. I'm not going to lie. I ate 22 cream eggs.
Yeah, and that is gay. Did you fucking put up your ass first as well?
No, after.
You know the reindeer challenge that me and Sinai did, and I was like, it's so bad, isn't it? I did 20 reindeers, so I imagine 20. They're a bit bigger. I imagine it's probably similar.
That's mental. I reckon I could smash a load of them reindeers.
No, mate. It's like the chocolate starts to slow down your throat to the point where it like sits here, and it's like,
mate.
yeah, it's
I'm
like
still not
chocolate.
over it.
I ate 3,000 calories. That's not that much in one sitting, like for a food challenge. I was physically like, I can't. But the thing is, in an hour or two, I could eat. It wasn't like it like ruined me. It was just so bad in the moment. You know, yeah.
For me, it was the sugar rush.
Okay.
I had 3,900 calories, and it was just under 600 grams of sugar. Just under 700 grams of carbs. Honestly, right? The day after...
How many did you get in?
22.
Okay.
What did Tom get?
22.
Fuck off. That's
Probably
good.
one of
No. We both looked at each other, and it was like, if you eat one more, I'm going to eat one more.
So I would have been like, I'm going till you tap out, bro. That's... yeah.
No, but we would have both just kept going.
Normal cream eggs.
I had normal cream eggs, he had Biscoff. So his were higher in fat, lower in sugar.
I think that's harder. Biscoff,
I've never had a cream egg. I've not had
a Biscoff one, but I imagine it's more sickly.
Do you know, if you're listening to this and you're thinking like, I don't know, forming an opinion on it, just buy 5. Buy a pack of 5 and just see how quick you can eat 5. Right, that's a nice little litmus test for you. If you can do the 5 quite easily and sit there afterwards and not feel sick, you might be able to beat 22. But honestly, like, after 12, it was a slog. We're awful.
Why did you do it?
Because someone asked how many we could put up as bum, and then it turned into how many could you eat, and then we did it. There was no kind of like, it's a trend.
One way or another. They were going
at school. At school, there was a guy who there's a story that went around about this guy who apparently put a cream egg inside a girl's vagina and licked her out with the cream egg, and it was just we just bullied him.
Fair play.
How's that happening? Yeah.
I doubt it is happening, but it was a story.
Let me replace this cream egg with some real cream, babe.
Not that I know of.
Right.
Double cream egg, baby.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be similar to Josh. Like, I just feel like I've just been getting back into routine. Gayest thing I did.
You've got to think throughout the week that I put that heated seat on. I thought, I'm gay. I'll remember that for the podcast.
Yeah.
I ate 22 cream eggs. Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty gay.
Yeah.
Reece,
you watched Liverpool on Mother's Day.
Yeah, that is. I haven't said it's gay. It's just a bit like, as a 27-year-old fully grown adult, to be like, day trip with my mum, let's go. That's a little bit like, not gay, just a bit like, bro, fucking grow up. You're an adult, not a kid.
Did you look admiringly at Rio and Gamoa? Did you sit there going, I love Rio?
No, I do that about Ekatike, and I realised that he's literally 5 years younger than me, or 4 years younger than me. Like, this is crazy,
That is crazy, isn't it? Like, the Man United goalkeeper, Larman. did a podcast with Ben Foster,
Okay.
and I listened to it, and like they're asking like who his idols were growing up, and he's like Manuel Neuer,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking like he's gonna say like Peter Schmeichel or Oliver Kahn or you know what I mean, like someone who's like retired and played for like 20 years ago, but this keeper's 23.
Yeah.
He's like 5 years younger than me, and it's like obviously his idol. He said Courtois. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? That's like who we watched growing up, Courtois.
Mate, he used to be someone that you'd buy on career mode that had potential in the future.
Yeah, Courtois.
And now he's inspired the next gen.
It's crazy. Right, next one. Boys, are you into WWE? What are Josh's and Finn's favourite WWE physiques of all time?
No, because I'm not gay.
Okay, fair enough.
The Rock.
You asked that, Hugh.
Hugh. Yeah, Hugh. He loves the W. He loves it.
Hugh Thompson.
Hugh Luton.
Nah, one of my clients. 3-car garage. Go, shoot. Unlimited budget. Let's keep some level of realism in it. Like, let's not be saying like Conan's eggs or Bugatti Bay runs, you know.
Why not?
Okay, fair enough. If you want to, but I mean,
my coaching's going to go to the moon, yeah?
Fairs, bro. I just think like this.
I don't know enough cars.
Come on, surely think 3 cars, 3 versatile cars. So you got like
a really sick Mustang, so like mine, but like upgraded, like a probably like a brand new, like fucking crazy Mustang.
Shelby GT 500.
Yeah, crazy Mustang. Let's say what else was I looking at? I do like a Jaguar F-Type. I always wanted one of those. It was between that and a Mustang when I was buying them. So like, what Josh has basically, but like, well, to be fair, Josh is a good one. But this, mate, I was saying realistic. I was gonna buy that and have both.
You've got higher expectations, bro. Come on.
I don't know cars enough.
And then, so you got 2 there, but their cars are quite similar. Like, think about versatility, bro. So you can just, get a family car, you get a big car, what's your next one?
Right, I won't get the F-Type. I'm going to get a
Tesla.
No. I'll get a G-Wagon.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
Just because they're pretty cool and a bit of a bigger car.
Yep.
And then I'll get like something like a bit like cooler, like faster, like a McLaren or something.
Good shout. Josh, you into cars really? Like obviously I know you.
Yeah.
Would you have your Defender? Would you have that as like a? Would you get like a? Because my mum's got the V8 like urban Defender, and like that's like a fucking joke. So like, would you have that as like? Because I imagine you probably. If I was you, I'd want your car as my big car, but just like the best version.
I would want a Defender Octa.
Yeah, the new ones, they're sick.
Yeah. They are sick.
Yeah.
I was on the motorway not so long ago, and one was next to me, and I gave him a finger, and he absolutely booted it. For such a huge car, it just took off, and I tried keeping up, and he was gone. So I'll go Defender Octa, Aston Martin Vantage, the brand new ones, and. Oh, do you go more stupid or do you go not as stupid? More? Maybe like... I quite like a Ferrari 458, but I feel like an Aston and a 458 are very similar.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Or maybe just a 911 for just a daily.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's a good shout. I'm pretty simple. I'd say... For like my big boy cool car, either Lamborghini Urus or Audi RS Q8, just because they're basically the same shell, they're the same base. Like 0 to 16, like fucking 3.2 seconds, like super big boy, like all black, tinted windows, stuff like that. I'd have like a big like Ford F-150 pickup truck as like my like just a fucking cool pickup truck. Why the fuck not? Either that or like a Nissan R34 Skyline, like the Fast and Furious, sort of like the first few, like the racing games, stuff like that. Like that would be the in between. Because I've got a big car, but it would be like pickup truck, like a souped up fucking like 700 horsepower diesel pickup truck. I'm like, that's just so cool. And then
cool.
for like my daily driver, I'd probably say, if I'm being honest, my fucking M4 Comp, the 2025 one's so good. That or like a not GT3, a Turbo S Porsche. Like those would be, they're quite similar. Like if I was to get this like mapped, it's like 780 horsepower, 800 horsepower. And the fact it's four-wheel drive, it's like, it can be like, it's so, you can drive it sensibly, the interior's lovely, it's so smooth, and then it's also ridiculously quick. The Turbo S would probably be the only thing that I'd maybe think about. That's what I had the deposit on last year. But like when I sat in that, like that was a bit more cramped, and I think for like that would probably annoy me. So like, because my car now, it's like I can literally just, I'd love it to bits. It's so fucking cool. So like, I'd say like it would be in between those, but those would be my options, which I feel like that's quite a good selection of cars. But I'm quite into my cars, so yeah.
Very cool. Nice.
Yeah. Cool. Right. Any more good ones? Do you believe that coaches should be honest with clients if they have unrealistic goals? I'd say we all should say
yes, obviously.
yeah, like really show.
No, you should lie to all your clients.
What's the most unrealistic thing you've heard a coach say, or like you've had a client come to you and they've like you've been like, how the fuck have you been told this? Have you been told anything like horrendous? You're just like,
I've got a good one.
Okay, go for it.
Right. So I had a consultation call with a guy who was good, but not good enough to come out with crazy shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's the goal? He was like, I want to compete, and I want to go to the WMBF Worlds, and I want to beat you. I was like, all right, okay. But you know that I've got a pro card. He went, oh, well, I'll win my pro card on the way, and then I'll go to the Worlds and I'll beat you. I was like, have you just got on this consultation call to tell me that you want to beat me? And he was like, no. I like you as a coach, and I think like what you do is really good, but yeah, I want to beat you at the Worlds. Like, all right, mate. I don't think that this is going to work.
Yeah,
He seems like a harsh nemesis.
Yeah, he's now on some fucking revenge art. But he was meant to compete last year and never did. So, kind of says a lot.
Yeah, that's bad. Finn, anything?
Not really. Like maybe similar to that in terms of people saying they want to win like a sword at the PCA, and it's like, yeah, you shouldn't be thinking like that. You should be thinking of like, just doing your best and enjoying it, and like hopefully getting a top 3 place in or pushing to try and win your class. Like amazing. But like people who are thinking I'm gonna fucking take everything, and it's like, mate, you're so far off it. Like you haven't got a clue.
Yeah, I think that mindset is just so far off it.
Yeah,
you should not think like that.
Yeah, even if you are amazing, it shouldn't be like I'm coming for it all. Like, no, do your absolute best.
There's people sat in their cars right now going, "You haven't got a clue. I'm coming for it all."
I'm coming for you, Reece. I can't wait to beat you. Yeah, I think to be fair, as you said, like the one thing that like rings true, and I've got a few examples, but I know they probably could be listening to this, and I probably coached them, and they stopped with me because I was like, bro, like no. But like I've had a fair few, and I don't know why. It always seems, Josh, it seems to be men's physique guys. Because maybe the level, like, within Open, this is something that I've experienced. All the guys in Open are quite they have a lot of respect because it takes a long time to get there. You've got to be on the slightly older side. Like, there's not many guys in Open who are, like, probably mid-20s. They're usually quite late, early 30s. They've been bodybuilding for a good amount of time. They've competed for years. And there's a bit of, like, camaraderie between, like, oh, we've all done this. This is the hardest class objectively when it comes to muscle mass. The amount of men's physique kids that I've had that have like signed up with me because I did quite well in men's physique, and they're like literally gone from like their first timer, or they've competed once and they finished 3rd or 4th in a first timer show, and they're like, yeah man, PCA pro card overall. They don't take their off season serious at all. And then they end up like I had a guy, and like I said, I really like him. Somebody, if I was coaching him again in the future, he'd be sound. And I remember saying to him like, bro, your goals are like completely different to your actions. And like he competed last year, and like he finished like, I don't know, not even in the top 5 in an open class. And it was like, because you didn't take your off season serious enough. And I was saying this to you, like, but because it's like a bit more like within grasp, your immaturity when you're young will be like, I can fucking do this. I can win everything. And it's like, you can't, bro. Like, it takes time, Like, with you, Josh, like, you competed for, like, to that pro card win, that Worlds win, like, for, like, 6 years, 5 years, and I think people just think they're going to be like, yeah, man. And, like, again, you're genetically, for a men's physique guy, way better than the average folk. And like people with like average genetics will go, yeah, man, I'm gonna beat you in 1 year, or it's my second year competitive bodybuilding. It's like there's levels to it, man. That's not happening. Just chill, enjoy the process, because you'll fall short, and then you'll end up not enjoying it because you'll be like, oh, I haven't even got close to where Josh was. I'm actually finishing 4th or 5th in a regional show. What the fuck, you know?
There's just such a lack of understanding and respect, isn't there? And then, like, if I was to turn around to someone and go, like, look, mate, that's not really a realistic goal for you.
Yeah, you're the
people would take it as like, oh, Josh has got a massive ego, or Josh thinks that I'm shit. It's like, no, I just know the levels of it.
Yeah, trying to just manage your expectations so you actually enjoy the prep and not just put so much pressure on the result.
Yeah.
That's probably an unrealistic result that you're aiming for.
Yeah.
I agree. Right, those are good questions.
Should we wrap it up there?
Yep, sound. Right, I'll do the outro because I've been bottling it recently. What's a good line for us to be left on? Right, you know what? I want a word from each of you boys. I'm going to set myself a challenge. I want one random word, and I want to put it into a like positive sentence to end. So one word from each of you.
What?
I want one word from each of you that I'm going to try and spin into an outro.
Okay.
Flamboyant.
Okay, Josh.
Natty.
That can't be positive. Come on, give me a better word.
The positive use of the word gay.
Okay.
That works really well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah. Right, guys. So, in 2026, we're in an incredibly judgmental time. Social media is incredibly prevalent with a lot of eyes on people. And I think we need to look back to the olden days where you could be just a happy gay lad, not in the sense of sucking penis or interchanging in sexual intercourse, just somebody who enjoys being happy. This could also be described as just being a bit more flamboyant than the average folk. And what I would suggest today is just to enjoy your life, not worry about social media pressures, not worry about what other people are going to do, and just focus on having a good and positive day today. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed the podcast. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye.